With us now, House Minority Whip Roy Blunt. Where does this stand, Congressman?
Well, Neil, we'd like to see the House look at this and be sure that the Senate is pursuing it. Clearly, the economy is the biggest issue in the country today. We've been talking and presenting alternatives for a couple of months now on energy, but the other big issue that slowed the economy down is clearly the credit problem, and a lot of that credit problem is caused by housing, and for the very people who are supposed to be looking at the industry to either not know what was going on in the industry, one, or two, have such close relationships there that they couldn't monitor the industry, I think is a big problem.
Well, are you saying, as some of your colleagues are, sir, that Senator Dodd, for example, should resign?
I'm not saying that. I am saying I'm from Missouri, Neil, as you know. I'm saying that Senator Dodd is the chairman of the banking committee, not knowing what the normal rate for a loan was at the time he got his. That's like Mark McGwire not knowing he needed to hit 62 home runs to beat Roger Maris's record. This is something the banking chairman should know, and I've heard a couple of different stories already. One, that he didn't know he was in a program, then he knew he was in a program, but he didn't know what the program did, and that he didn't know whether his rate was better than anybody else's or not. I would hope that that our banking chairman on the House side at the same time would have known more than that.
All right, so you know in your heart of hearts you're a pretty good political read of things too, Congressman, that these hearings are going to go anywhere. They're not going to do hearings.
I think they're not going to do hearings. I think all of this talk about openness and ethics was whatever it took to get elected, just like the pledge that the Democrats said, the current speaker said in April of 2006, that she had a common sense plan. The majority had, they'd have a common sense plan, the majority, to do something about gas prices, which have now almost doubled in 17 months. That's kind of like their ethics pledge.
Congressman, good seeing you. Thank you very much.
Good to be with you, Neil.